Happy, healthy children. We pay a lot of attention to our children's physical health, making sure they eat well, wrapping them up warm in winter, encouraging them to play sports and keep fit. We worry about our children's academic performance, choosing the best schools for them, encouraging them to study hard, giving them extra tuition. But strong bodies and good exam results don't guarantee happiness. Do we pay enough attention to our children's mental health and emotional well-being, how they feel about themselves, how they get on with other children, how they cope with difficulties and disappointments? Good health, physical, mental or emotional, doesn't just happen. We need to make it happen.
We've developed a programme called Zippy's Friends, and this is a mental health promotion programme for young children. What it does is to promote the children's mental health or their emotional well-being, to help them cope with difficulties, not just now when they're young children, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, but as they grow up to be teenagers and even when they're adults. And the thing about the programme is that it isn't just for children who've got problems now or for children who come from particularly difficult backgrounds or are seen as being at risk. It's for all children, all abilities and all backgrounds.
Zippy's Friends is an international programme taught in primary schools and kindergartens in many countries.
I can move it around. It's a puppet of my friend Catherine. Now, she doesn't come here, I met her somewhere else.
It teaches children how to cope with everyday difficulties, to identify and talk about their feelings and to explore ways of dealing with them. It also encourages children to help other people with their problems.
I went to reception. I found it really sad and then I found it really enjoyable.
Zippy's Friends is taught by the children's class teacher and usually runs for 24 weeks with one session per week. It's built around a set of stories about Zippy the stick insect and his friends, a group of young children. The stories deal with issues that are familiar to children: how they feel, how to communicate, feeling lonely, making friends, bullying, dealing with change and loss, and making a new start.
This is the pack that the teachers receive, and it's got everything in there that they need to teach the programme. As a teacher myself, I know how helpful that is because you can spend ages preparing for lessons, but this has got everything in it prepared for you. There are detailed lesson plans for each session. There are colourful pictures for the teachers to show to the children while they're telling the story and to put up on the walls. There are also cards for the teachers to use for the activities. There are also children's materials to give out to them: crowns, puppets, pencils, cards, and there's a set of posters to go with every story. There are 6 modules in the programme, 24 sessions in all, and each of the modules builds on the one that's gone before. It starts off with looking at feelings: feeling happy, feeling sad, and more difficult feelings. Then on to communication: how do we tell people how we feel, what to say in difficult situations. Then we look at friendship, which is a very important topic for children, what to do if we break up with our friends. And then we look at what happens when things go really wrong, conflict resolution, and how to deal with the very tricky subject of bullying. After the children have done all that, they then look at change and loss, all sorts of changes that happen in their lives, and one very big change, which is death. And that gives them a chance to talk about death, a topic that they might not have had a chance to talk about much before. The final module reinforces everything that's gone before. It's all about coping, how we cope in different situations, and the final session is a bit of a party with certificates given out and crowns, and the children come up and tell everybody what they've learnt. And of course, although the teacher's pack has everything you need to teach the programme, every teacher adds something of their own. Some of them make model Zippies or have Zippy displays in their classrooms, and some even write their own songs.
Zippy, Zippy, tell your friends just how you feel. Zippy.
Each session has activities that help children to explore the themes covered in the stories.
I go to a new school and see other children playing together. Can I play with you? No.
Oh dear.
Sorry. Can I play football with you now? Yes.
Oh, that's all right then. Oh dear. And give them a clap. I got a bit worried there for a minute, girls.
Teachers are specially trained to run Zippy's Friends, and they're crucial to its success. After they've run the programme, many teachers say that it improves communication in their classes and even helps them personally.
I feel that this programme has brought me closer to the children. It's revealed things that might not come up in the day-to-day running of the classroom. It's very intimate. The children sit around you, sort of sit in a circle, and they tell you things that just wouldn't come up, things at family or playtime, things they're worried about. I think that's brought things out more.
Pakito elgesys pačios mano su vaikais. Aš pradėjau daugiau gilintis į įvykio, į elgesio, pavyzdžiui, nepasakmes, pavyzdžiui, ne iškart smerkti ar bausti vaiko, bet iškart atsirado dabar ėjimas toliau. O kodėl? O kaip tu jautys? O kaip galima buvo?
其實我諗係自己啦，同埋小朋友都有一個好明顯嘅得着嘅。咁譬如小朋友啦，其實佢哋咧喺處事方面啊，或者處理啲問題方面咧，其實佢哋正面咗好多咯。同埋就可以用咗多啲唔同嘅角度去睇嘢。咁而老師自己其實咧都識得去學習到處理情緒咯。咁變咗係兩方面都係一齊去學習，同埋一齊都有得着咯。
Francesca plays with my skipping rope, and I play with her skipping rope.
That's a really important way to keep friends, isn't it? To take turns and share things. Thank you.
Some people are surprised to find that children as young as 5 and 6 can discuss complex and serious issues.
This is Luke, and he's my best friend because when I first started this school, he helped me all the way through the whole year.
Well, 6 years old is young, but I mean, the thoughts that the 6-year-olds get on life and death, they get from, well, the moment they start thinking. So it's only natural that as soon as we get them into a pedagogical environment, that we start helping them putting words to these thoughts and help them to explore how to express the thoughts and the feelings that they have and how to cope with the thoughts.
Zippy's Friends promotes the health of young children instead of waiting to sort out problems in adolescence or adult life. And young people see the value of this approach.
Ko gero, kas sunkiausia yra dabar šioje situacijoje, tai kad iki galo, bandau iki galo, neįsisąmoninti tam tikrų blogybių ir kažkaip visą laiką tai yra atstumiama. Ir ko gero, aš gal taip galvoju, kad tas toks neįsisąmoninimas, nenorėjimas suvokti ir pripažinti tų tokių negerumų, tai galbūt viena iš nesėkmės tokių sąlygų, nežinau.
Ten yra mokama išreikšti savo požiūrį, kažkaip savo galbūt jausmus, kažkaip jas išsakyti, pasidalinti savo nuomonę. Tai man tai būtų buvę kur kas lengviau, jeigu tai būtų mokama nuo mažens. O dabar kažkaip palaipsniui pats mokaisi ir kuo toliau galbūt truputėlį lengviau.
Zippy's Friends has been developed over a number of years and has been extensively and professionally evaluated. A study involving more than 600 children found that those who took part in the programme showed clear improvements in their social skills and in their abilities to cope with difficulties, and that the programme was equally effective with boys and girls. Another study showed that children who took part in Zippy's Friends during their last year in kindergarten handled the transition to primary school much more successfully than children who didn't take part in the programme. These strong results fit in well with a broader concept of promoting health in schools, which is increasingly recognised internationally and involves the whole school, teachers, other staff, children and parents.
Parents can play a role in Zippy's Friends too. Most teachers will organise a meeting to tell parents what's going on in the programme. They receive a guide to the programme which tells them all about it, and they can also access resources and additional information on our website.
Zippy's Friends is now running in many countries, from Hong Kong to Brazil, from England to India.
The reality of the situation is that the types of problems that children go through are fairly universal. Children need to make friends and have problems with their friends. They experience loss. There's sometimes situations of bullying or family conflicts or going through divorces. These are fairly universal. The extent to which certain problems exist in different cultures varies. And it's a program which doesn't show there are any right or wrong answers. The program does not teach what to do or how to cope or what is right and what is wrong.
The program helps children explore how to cope themselves, and the program helps the class explore how to help each other.
Teachers who have taught Zippy's Friends report that their children enjoy it and learn quickly.
Eu achei o programa muito rico, gostei muito de trabalhar, as crianças curtiram demais, cresceram, amadureceram, e eu acho que todas as escolas deveriam participar deste programa porque só tem coisas boas para acrescentar.
I think the children like the program very much. They enjoy the stories. They enjoy also understanding themselves. They feel very good that they can understand their feelings. They can communicate.
Children are far more able to talk about their own feelings. Conflicts in the playground are fewer. Children feel far more confident in expressing themselves. They are far more articulate in expressing their feelings because they now have a vocabulary, and they form friendships much easier. And we've had lots of positive feedback from parents.
Zippy's Friends is coordinated internationally by a small, non-profit agency called Partnership for Children. But responsibility for the programme in each country is devolved to a local agency. It may be a government department, a local education authority, a teacher training institute, or another non-profit agency.
Academic performance doesn't help a child to cope with difficulties in life. Maybe little things like just having an argument in the playground, or something very big like the death of a grandparent. Children need to learn how to cope with these difficulties, not just for now when they're young children, but also to help them through teenage and adult life as well. And so this programme is giving them some skills they can use now, but it's also teaching them that if they can't cope on their own, it's fine to ask for help, and that they can also offer help to other people. So it's not just dealing with the child in isolation, it's seeing the child as part of the group.
A few years ago, the idea of developing an effective mental health promotion programme that could help young children in many countries seemed almost impossibly ambitious. Today, Zippy's Friends is being successfully implemented in many countries and cultures, and is giving children coping skills which will help them to be emotionally healthy.
Zippy can help me, Zippy can help me, Zippy can help me decide what to do.
When I'm sad or I'm lonely, frightened or unhappy, Zippy can help me decide what to do.